What do you guys think of my new setup? I mounted my monitors on this sort of floating mount. You can see at the back here. So it basically removes a lot of sort of desk clutter, so I don't have to worry about having sort of 3 stands there taking up a load of unnecessary space. So I'm kind of happy with it. Gives me a lot more space to play with, so should be pretty good. But anyway, on to today. I'm actually off to an event shortly in London. I will tell you more about it a little bit later. But first, before I get started, I want to unbox a brand new camera that I want to start using for my vlogs. So this is, hopefully you can see it in the thing, I can't actually see myself. This is the Sony a6500. It is an APS-C mirrorless camera. Now I'm not gonna get all kind of crazy and techie, but essentially the mirror that is typically present in DSLRs like my old Canon are, of course they're useful, but they make it a lot bulkier. So that is considerably smaller, much smaller form factor. It can also shoot in 4K, which is something I'm going to be taking advantage of very soon. I've actually rendered this video in 1440p because the other thing I like about this camera is it can shoot in 100 FPS, which is great for slow motion stuff, but that shoots in 1080 and then everything else shoots in 4K, what can shoot in 4K. So to try and sort of create a happy medium, I downscaled the 4K, upscaled the 1080, and that is what we are left with. So it's light, it's compact, it's going to be great for videos going forward. This is going to become my primary vlogging camera. The only one thing it doesn't have that the Canon has is the flip out screen, which is obviously very handy for being able to sort of, you know, see yourself if you're vlogging. But given that it's such a wide angle lens, I can pretty much be sure that as long as I'm looking down the barrel, then I should be in shot. So something to get used to, but again, lighter, smaller, easier to travel with. Hopefully, you guys can let me know, but it should also result in much better picture quality. So if you do notice it, let me know down below. But either way, now it's unboxed, now it's set up, I need to go to this event, so we're gonna go and take this with us and head out. How's it going?
We were talking about you last night.
And the reason I'm in London today is because we're up Millbank Tower to check out Injustice 2. You can probably tell from behind me. It's been a while since I played Injustice, so a little bit rusty. But either way, looking forward to checking it out. There'll be some videos on the main channel a little bit later on today. See how I do. Also, the venue here is absolutely insane. The views. So I'm definitely a little bit rusty. So not used to fighting games having this many moves. Obviously you play Street Fighter, play like Smash Brothers, MVC, stuff like that. There's a fair few moves, but in Injustice there's so much stuff to bear in mind. Like there are 26 characters. In fact, I think there's more characters, but I think there's about 26 for us to play with today. So I've had a chance to sort of test them out. So far, Gorilla Grodd is helping me out. So I think like the gorilla must be my spirit animal. It's definitely really cool. Looks really cool. Some of the supers are absolutely insane. Gonna go through and check all of those out, but I definitely need some more practice. So, back now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was only a quick look. Obviously it was a smaller event and whatnot, so there wasn't a great deal for me to film but it was a good chance for me to sort of test out the camera. Something else what are you doing? Meow! Hello. He doesn't know what to make of it. Meow. Something else you guys may or may not have noticed is I was also using this while I was filming, which is the Xeon crane, or the Xeon crane, however you're supposed to say it. It is a 3-axis gimbal, so it basically makes the footage a lot steadier. Still need to get used to it, still need to kind of get used to using it, techniques for using it and whatnot, but the idea is that then when I'm walking around, hopefully you get less shake, so it should, again, make everything look that much better. So if you did notice that, again, shout out, but either way, that's pretty much it. That was just a quick look at the Injustice event. Really good to go hands-on with it. I am so, as I mentioned at the event, so rusty. It's been a while since I played Injustice, so I need to kind of jump back into it. But it was fun to play. Definitely looking forward to when it comes out. It's one of those things that I like playing fighting games with my friends, so when it does come out, hopefully we'll do some stuff online. But for the time being, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna hopefully head out to a couple more events in the next few weeks to try and sort of, get some better filming with this thing, because I do really want to sort of like practice with it properly, because obviously when I go to E3 later this year, then it's gonna be my main camera. So I wanna make sure I'm super happy with everything. But from my initial impressions, I've seen some of the footage that's come out of it. I'm definitely happy with it. I think it's gonna give me a lot more stuff to play with, a lot more sort of like flexibility, so should be good. But for the time being, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. The plant is still alive. It is still alive. It's looking a tiny bit worse for wear, but I'm still watering it, so hasn't really grown too much. But it's alive.